What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to NTU. And yes, today I'm going to be unboxing and discussing Apple's latest flagship phone, the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I'm very excited to be unboxing this for you guys because according to Apple, this is the best phone, yes, the best phone they've ever made, right? So it's got the biggest screen size, the longest battery life, and also you've got a brand new camera system which is not even in the iPhone 12 mini, 12 and 12 Pro. So the 12 Pro Max gets a completely different camera system than the same iPhone 12 that you've just had released prior to this. So very excited. Now, just to tell you guys, I have been an exclusive iPhone user for many years, and up to about a year and a half ago I decided to switch to this phone, which is the Note 10 Plus. Now, as a lot of people have experienced the same thing, I just started to feel that a lot of other companies were making a lot of progress with their hardware and software, and Apple were just not doing the same with the iPhone. So I just kept feeling that year on year, I'm upgrading my phone, I'm not getting a better experience, if you know what I mean. However, I am part of the ecosystem. So for example, I do have the MacBook Pro, I do have an iPad, I've even got a mouse and a keyboard from Apple, and so it's just not working fully for me to be using the Note 10 with the whole Apple ecosystem. Furthermore, there are some apps that I can't get the same experience using Android that I had when I was using iOS, and so for that reason I'm kind of switching back, and I thought I'd use this opportunity to unbox this for you guys as well. So enough of that, let's get into it. Alright, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a lovely black box, and it's a lovely contrast with the dark blue, Pacific blue actually, which is the color that I've gone for. And as usual, Apple have drawn out the actual size of the phone on the front of the box, which is great. Noticeably, immediately actually, is the thin profile of the box, as you can see, and that's all due to the missing charging adapter. Just to give you an idea of the size of the box, there you go. This is my Note 10 Plus box, and you can probably tell the difference between the two is quite significant. Let's put it aside. Let's get this opened up for you. Wow, lovely. Okay, first impressions, really nice. It's got a luxurious feel to it. As you guys can see, you've got a different sort of glossy blue that's in the background of the triple camera system there, and then you've got the Pacific blue, which doesn't really feel like it's matte, and it doesn't look like it's gloss, so it's almost like an in-between texture, but really nice. As I said, this is the Pacific blue color that I've opted for. This specific model is a 256 gigabytes model, and that comes in at £1,199. The base model for this phone is actually up from last year's base model. Last year's was 64 gigabytes, this year's is 128 gigabytes, and it also comes in 3 other colors, so silver, gold and graphite, and the base model cost is £1,099. But honestly, first impressions, a really premium texture. The phone has got a really nice weight to it, and yeah, I mean, I don't think you can describe it with any other word apart from luxurious. Let's put that to the side for a second and we'll get back to that. Let's finish the unboxing. You also get in the box a USB-C to lightning cable. Other than that, you've got an Apple sticker. You've also got some documentation there, and finally the SIM card tool. And that's it for the unboxing, guys. That's all you get in the box. If you are going to buy this particular phone or this particular model of the iPhone 12, you're going to be a person who's looking for basically 3 things: either longer battery life, a larger screen, or it's going to be the cameras. So these cameras or these lenses on this specific model are actually physically larger than the other models in the iPhone 12 range. Okay, and that's because Apple are saying there's a new system here which is housing a larger sensor, and the point being is that it lets in more light and therefore it allows for better low light performance. So you've got the triple camera system here, you've got the wide angle lens which is 12 megapixel and comes in at f1.6 aperture. Now honestly, that's a really wide aperture for a phone of this caliber. If just to put things into perspective, the camera that I'm filming this on at the moment is a Canon 90D with a Sigma 1.8 lens, 18 to 35, and that lens alone costs about £600. So with the entirety of the package that you're getting with the iPhone, that's a very, very good camera on this kind of phone. The second camera is a telephoto, which comes in with a 2.5 zoom. It's also a 12 megapixel camera, and that's got an aperture of f2.2. And the third camera is an ultra wide camera with an aperture of an f2.4. Now the other thing that's new about this phone, and specifically about the back, it's got the Magsafe system going. Unfortunately, I don't have one to show you guys today, but basically what it is you've got the Apple charger which kind of attaches using magnets to the back of the phone when you're charging, and that's supposed to make it easier for you to make sure or ensure that your phone is charging, because sometimes you put it down in the previous models and it won't actually catch the center of the coils, and therefore your phone might not be charging. That specific MagSafe system is also compatible with any cases or covers that are compatible with the MagSafe charging system, and you've also got the Magsafe Wallet that Apple have received this year, released this year. Now, how safe the wallets are, I'm not really sure. I mean, I don't have one to show you, but I've seen some people reviewing them on YouTube, and honestly, you know, you put your hand in your pocket or your phone in your pocket and the wallet is kind of falling off. So I think Apple have got some work to do there. Okay, before we get to the front, let's talk about the side. So this is like a really shiny stainless steel blue. I do like the contrast. I think it goes really, really well, but it does appear as, I mean, I've just touched the phone a couple of times having taken it out of the box for the first time, and it does appear as though it's picking up a lot of fingerprints. On the right hand side you've got your big on off button there, and that's it. On the left hand side you've got the volume buttons, up and down, and you've got your silent button, and you've also got the port for your SIM card just there. Really nice phone overall, feels really premium. Let's get this peeled off and well, talk about the screen. Wow. Okay, so this is a 6.7 inch retina display from Apple here. I mean, to be fair, it feels like it's bigger than this because of the flat edging on the side. Noticeably here the bezels are actually thinner as well. We'll turn it on in a second. And you've got the new ceramic shield glass, which Apple are saying is the newest best glass that they've ever used in a phone, or that even exists in any other phone at the moment. It's supposed to be, you know, against sort of protect your phone against drops and bumps and so on and so forth. I mean, I'm not about to test it out, but hey, that's quite good for clumsy people or the droppers out there. But yeah, that's it. Let's just get this turned on. Okay, so I've just finished setting up the iPhone. First impressions using it, The screen's really big. The apps themselves feel really much bigger, much clearer. The display, the Retina display is really bright, really nice. I mean, most people, if they've got average size hands, they're going to have problems with the reachability. I haven't. I kind of just sort of move my hand across the phone to get to the apps that are higher up. But I mean, I can see how that can kind of be dangerous because it can easily be dropped. But most apps I can reach with one hand, but probably be safer to use it with both hands just so you don't lose grip of the phone. But yeah, overall, really nice display. Really enjoying using the phone. Any questions, drop in the comment below. I'll be doing a full review over the next couple of weeks. So yeah, any questions, let me know.